Calls for a ceasefire are also coming from hundreds of Muslim organizations in Canada, who reinforced that demand today in an open letter to members of Parliament, this time with an ultimatum. CTV's Michael Couteur explains.
Shame, shame.
Frustration with the federal government has been building in the Muslim community. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau was jeered on the anniversary of the Quebec City mosque shooting earlier this year. And now a national Muslim group is telling all members of Parliament if they don't make certain pledges, they won't be welcome in their houses of worship during Ramadan.
This doesn't just come down to the federal government. This comes down to all parties, civil society.
Signed by more than 300 Muslim groups, including leadership at prominent mosques across the country, the letter asks that before any MPs go to a community gathering, they commit to calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. That MPs condemn what the organization says are war crimes carried out by Israel, and the group is demanding the resumption of funding to the United Nations Relief and Works Agency. Last month, Canada and other allies suspended funding for UNRWA in response to allegations that agency staff were involved in the October 7th attack on Israel.
You can't even say that they should rectify a situation where you have 500,000 people that are on the brink of starvation and death.
Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland points out the Liberal government has called for a ceasefire in Gaza, while the opposition Conservatives have not.
I really do recognize how painful this is for the Muslim community.
Freeland adds it's up to community leaders to choose who they want to meet. It's worth noting the National Council of Canadian Muslims canceled a meeting with the Prime Minister last month. And while politicians are the target of this letter, some who signed it say it's not a political fight.
There is a plausible genocide that is unfolding before our very eyes, and it needs to stop.
Liberal MP Salma Zahid, who is Muslim, told me while the community is hurting, she believes the dialogue with MPs should not be cut off. Omar?
All right, Mike, thank you.